Hi guys, and welcome back to another Dare to Compare video series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tiger, the Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger Alfs H1, and his big brother, the Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger Alfs E. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, why is the E a higher battle rating than the H1? And that's simply put, it's the soft stats that you really can't exactly see. Visually, you can tell the difference between the H1 and the E because the E is covered in what's known as Zemrit. Zemrit being a concrete paste that was pasted onto the tanks to stop anti-tank magnetic mines from sticking to the tank. Not only was it pasted on the turret, the chassis, but also underneath the tank to stop hidden Soviet mines from sticking to the tank, and boom, goodbye tank. Now, apart initially from what we can see in the Tiger H1 is, as you can see, the Tiger H1 is it's standard. Now we're going to go with arcade battle ratings here, guys, not realistic. Okay, its arcade battle rating is 5.7. Tiger E is 6.0. Now, why is the Tiger E 3 points higher than the Tiger? Well, 0.3 higher than the Tiger H1? Well, simply put, the Tiger E has a second MG42, sorry, MG34, which by then it should have been MG42s. They've got that wrong. So, as you can see, that they've got a commander-controlled MG34, should be a 42. But notice that the engine has an additional 700 horsepower. Now, yes, my Tiger 1, see this little spade next to it, means that this tank is elited, which means I have the newest engine, the best everything in the tank. And to confirm it for all you naysayers, I'm even going to go to the modifications tab so you can see for yourself. Everything's unlocked. Okay? So, we look at the Tiger E. Tiger E has 700 horsepower stock at the same RPM, so it clearly has a better engine, therefore it has a better engine per weight ratio. Now, the Tiger E, the H1, sorry, still weighs the same as the Tiger E. The top speed is still 28 miles per hour. Maximum inclination is 41 degrees, which means it can go up a 41 degree incline before the weight of the vehicle exceeds the torque of the engine or the transmission. Gun vertical guidance is 8 degrees down, 16 degrees up on the Tiger E. On the Tiger H, again, identical. Now, this is where it's going to come in with a what? 102mm frontal thick armor on the Tiger H1. Tiger E, identical. The Zemrit doesn't add anything to the thickness of the armor. Now, armor penetration at distance, 162, 151, 138. 162, 151, 138, they're identical. Now, Tiger H1, I believe, also gets access to anti-tank rounds. The Tiger E, I believe, gets the same ammunition as the Tiger 2. Yeah, the Panzergrier 40 ammo. It gets the armor-piercing composite rigid shell ammo that the Tiger 2 gets. And I even have a Tiger 2, so I can compare it for you. And of course, my Tiger 2 is maxed out, so we can check that out. Yep, see, Panzergrier 40-43. It gets the interim ammo between the Tiger, but basically it's got much better ammunition. They realized that it's not necessarily the size of the gun, but it's the ammunition. Now, the documentation I have found from various sources, not just Wikipedia, states that the Panzerkampfwagen Tiger Alfs E was initially built in September 7th, 1944. And they only built the thing in such limited quantities that it wasn't going to turn the tide of the battle, unfortunately. One of the things I'd like to point out that they have gotten wrong is that they've only made partially parts of the mantlet 120. The whole mantlet itself should be 120. So there is technically weaknesses within the mantlet. Okay, guys, you can see them if you look through it. Now, I'm not exactly showing anything, you know, some secret hidden kung fu technique here. Everybody knows the weaknesses on the front of a Tiger, which is the machine gun port, the driver's view port, because it's only 30mm. HE will just wreck you if it goes through that thing. Also, the ammo is stored directly right behind, so you never want to be facing forward on. Okay, you always want to be slightly at an angle, so it gives you a better bounce chance. Okay, never get the enemy your sides because you're literally just full of ammo and fuel. Boom, gone. See ya. So, apart from that, what is the actual difference? Well, again, as I said, it's soft stats. And what we can do is we can actually test this, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to test drive the Tiger E. Okay, I'm going to take a default loadout. No, this is the Panzer H1, sorry. We're Panzerkampfwagen Tiger H1 that we're taking out right now. And what I do like in normal everyday tank reviews is I like to do a turret rotation speed check, which is we're going to look at the depression first, the ability to aim down. Okay, now the ability to aim up. Okay, so that's her maximum ability to aim up. Okay, guys. Now what I like to do is I like to leave the turret dead center, and then I like to go I do a complete 360. So 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000, 11 1000, 12 1000. So roughly 12 and a half seconds. I did kind of cock up there with the barrel. So roughly 12 seconds. Now let's take a look at the actual chassis rotation, which is how long it takes for the body portion or the chassis of the tank to do a complete 360. Now notice that the Tiger does have 0 point turning, which means it can turn on the spot with a leeway of 1, maybe 2 degrees of turn, which is pretty impressive for a tank of her size, because you forget, guys, she is a lot wider than a Sherman. Okay, so that's what it was. I was just showing what it is. Now we're going to count. Ready? 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000, 11 1000, 12 1000, 13 1000, 14 1000, 15 1000, 16 1000, 17 1000. So 17 and a half, 18 seconds for a complete full chassis 360 rotation on the Tiger H1. Now another thing you're going to notice is I'm only going to be firing stock ammo, not the heat ammo, and this thing just goes through them like butter. Going to adjust my sights. Like butter. I'm not even having to use any kind of aftermarket or upgraded ammo, as I should say. You can see she is accurate as hell. Clearly this T-34 is not having a nice day. And now that T-34 is dead. Again, guys, this is all pure stock ammo. I haven't upgraded the ammo. Now let's see how long it takes for her to approach her 35 miles per hour. Now we are on soft ground. She's maxing out at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now this is her maximum speed, guys. She's at full speed. Okay. Now let's see how long it takes for her to stop. Okay. Now that was the Tiger H1, guys. Let's go back and look at the Tiger E. Now bear in mind my Tiger E is not completely upgraded. I'm still missing some upgrades on my Tiger E. And to prove it, I'll show you. I am missing the suspension, the brakes, the ammunition upgrade. So you'll be seeing her stock ammo, which is basically what the Tiger 1 was just firing. I do not have the elevation mechanisms or anything else, so literally everything you see on my tank will be damn near full stock. Okay? So we're going to test drive this sucker. The guns are identical. I believe the breech was updated in the ALFS E, so it could fire the Tiger 2's ammunition. Okay, we're going to do a simple depression elevation test. Very similar to the Tiger 1, I'd say. Now we're going to aim it directly straight down. Take a look. Again, almost identical. Now we're going to do the complete turret test. So let's go. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000, 11 1000, 12 1000, 13 1000, 14 1000, 15 1000. 15 seconds. So the turret, even without the turret traverse mechanism, is about on par with a fully upgraded Tiger H1. And as you can see, ammunition does pretty much the exact same thing. We had a little bit of a shell drop deviation there. That's new. There we go. Pop that guy's cherry. Now in most tests you'll find that the crew that you have there assigned to the tank doesn't really matter during the actual test drive portion of that I found, at least. So let's find that Tiger 2. Okay, just went through the drive wheel. Again, guys, you got to aim at where he's going, not where he's at. Okay, so we're looking at a pip, full pip. Nope, pip and a half. Oh, half pip, sorry. There we go, half pip. And now, we're going to do a chassis traverse test. So 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000, 11 1000, 12 1000, 13 1000, 14 1000, 15 1000, 16 1000, 17 1000. So 17 in a few seconds to do a complete full 360 chassis traverse. So that's kind of slow. Again, bear in mind, guys, I don't have the upgraded transmission or everything else, so you got to take this with a pinch of salt. Now let's see how long it takes for her to get to her full speed. We are now cruising at 15 miles per hour. 20 miles per hour. 24 miles per hour. 25. So she does get to her maximum speed faster. How does she? And she does stop quicker too, even with the stock transmission. So she's probably, if anything, guys, again, the documentation I found that separates the differences between the ALFS H1 and the ALFS E is the fact that the ALFS E had Zemret, which is the anti-magnetic paste attached to the tank, and it was given an extra machine gun to help deal with infantry. An upgraded breech block, an upgraded engine, so you can fire the Tiger 2's ammunition, and a greater, basically an extra 50 plus horsepower engine, so that it could deal with the added weight of the Zemret. The Zemret weight itself added almost about 900, almost 1,000 pounds to the tank. So her size didn't change. She's identically the same as a Tiger E, as a Tiger H, sorry. So, you know, it is one of those tanks that it does make you scratch your head at first. I honestly consider it having a higher, much better ammunition loadout than the Tiger 1. Of course, the Tiger does get the infamous and high explosive anti-tank round, the heat round. I do believe I carry a wee bit of heat in my loadout. Right there. The high explosive anti-tank shell. Of course, the penetration on that shell is completely wrong, as I've said. The penetration charts that I have read and that I have seen myself say that the penetration of the heat round is actually more closer to 130 millimeters to 140 millimeters. And again, I don't know why Gaijin haven't updated this, or at least taken a look at it. I think it has something to do with the fact that it would be able to punch a hole clean through a T-34 at all ranges, and they don't want their legendary baby being completely, totally arse raped. But as you can see, guys, that's pretty much the only difference between this tank and this tank. She has Zimmer, a bigger, the Tiger E externally just has Zemret and magnetic concrete paste, which doesn't really do anything in game because there is no infantry, there is no mines, as far as I know. Soft stats wise, she does launch harder, she does break easier, she turns a lot slower than the Tiger H1, which kind of makes me want to scratch my head. Turret rotation speed is identical, but again, my Tiger E is not fully equipped. Once my Tiger E is fully equipped, I will come back to this video and add an addendum to this video. Whether or not I find out anything new, you know, it's up into the air. But this video was requested by Coda. I hope you enjoyed this video, Coda. So pretty much the only reason why they believe that the Tiger E should be higher than the Tiger H1 is the fact that the Tiger E, on paper, comes with an extra 50 horsepower engine, brakes easier, and gets the Tiger 2's Panzergrier 40 ammo. So pretty much it's just a baby Tiger 2, in essence, just without the really decent armor that the Tiger 2 has at about 200 yards plus. At a range of effective range of 200 to 250 yards, or meters, as I should say, most tanks aren't gonna hurt you. At 800 meters, where I like to snipe comfortably from, even IS-2s don't pen you. Their shells just bounce off harmlessly, even when aiming at known weak spots within the Tiger 2. So guys, again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider giving me a thumbs up down below. It really does help the channel grow. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And most importantly, guys, don't forget to check me out on Twitch. It's twitch.com/DeceptiveCobras. And I'm also on Facebook. That is Deceptive Cobras Gaming Group. Can't miss me. And I'm also on Twitter. It's twitter.com/DeceptiveCobras. And as always, guys, I like to end every tank review and every stream with a stay safe, have fun, keep your shows flying, keep your enemies dying. Your Cobra Commander is out, and I'll see you in the next one. Cornering around. Of course, the biggest weakness is the upper chassis, with it only being 16mm. So you got to be careful of artillery. Even light artillery will wreck you. You have to be careful of HE as well, because HE will wreck you. This isn't spaced armor, unfortunately. So don't give your opponents your sides if you can't, if you can't help it. Same as the turret. Turret's not really that strong, but it does have some sort of angling to it, 25-degree angling. So, unless you're going down the hill with